Imagine coming home after a long day and doing absolutely nothing. Your house is clean, your clothes are washed, dinner is ready, and someone else is even taking care of the pool. It sounds like science fiction. But in China, robots are already beginning to enter real homes. And this isn't just a vision of the future. In Shenzhen, China, robots are already entering real homes and working alongside human cleaners. One of the most interesting examples comes from Square Robot, a Chinese company developing machines designed specifically for this kind of environment. The robot moves around the house on a wheeled platform, using its robotic arms to pick up objects, collect trash, organize shoes and toys, and even wipe tables. And here's the crazy part. This isn't a laboratory demonstration. These robots have already been used to clean more than 100 real homes in Shenzhen and Beijing. For now, they're not replacing human cleaners. They work together, with the robot handling repetitive tasks while the human takes care of the more complicated work. But every home they enter gives the robot something new to learn. But what if a robot could do more than just clean? What if it could actually take care of your entire home? This is where things start getting really interesting. Meet SeeLight S1, a humanoid robot developed in China with a much bigger ambition, becoming a robotic housekeeper. And unlike a robot designed for just one task, SeeLight S1 is being developed to move through a normal home and perform a wide variety of everyday jobs. In demonstrations, the robot has been shown preparing food, serving meals, and organizing dishes around the kitchen. It can pick up objects, carry items from one place to another, and interact with the kind of things you would normally expect a person to handle. It can also make the bed, handle clothes, prepare coffee, and even deal with packages. And this is important, because the idea isn't to create a machine that simply repeats one movement over and over again. The goal is to create a robot that can understand what is happening around it and decide how to complete different tasks. Think about what that means inside a normal house. In the morning, it could help prepare breakfast. Later, it could collect the dishes, organize the kitchen, and deal with the laundry. While you're away, it could continue working around the house instead of sitting in a factory or laboratory. And GigaAI isn't stopping at demonstrations. The company has announced plans to deploy 100 of these robots in real Chinese households as part of a large-scale trial. That could be one of the most important steps in the development of domestic humanoid robots, because making a robot perform a task in a controlled laboratory is one thing. Putting that same robot inside a real home is something completely different. A real house has furniture, narrow spaces, objects lying around, people moving through the rooms, and situations that nobody planned for. The robot has to understand its environment, manipulate objects safely, and adapt when things don't go exactly as expected. And that's the real test for SeeLight S1. Not whether it can make a bed in a demonstration, but whether it can wake up every morning and actually do the job. But SeeLight S1 isn't the only Chinese humanoid being developed for everyday life. And the next one takes the idea of a household robot in a very different direction. This is UBTECH's U1, one of the company's latest humanoid robots designed to operate in environments built for humans. And that simple idea is actually extremely important. Our homes were never designed for robots. Doors, stairs, tables, chairs, kitchen counters, and even something as simple as picking an object up from the floor were all designed around the human body. That's why humanoid robots could have a huge advantage. Instead of forcing people to redesign their homes, the robot can adapt to the environment we already have. UBTECH has been developing humanoid robots for years, and the U1 represents another step toward machines designed to interact directly with people and everyday environments. The robot can walk, manipulate objects with its hands, and use its body in a way that's much closer to how a person operates. And that opens the door to much more than cleaning. A robot like this could eventually help carry groceries, move objects around the house, assist elderly people, deliver items, or perform repetitive household tasks. But there's something even more interesting about the direction UBTECH is taking. The company isn't only interested in making robots that can move, it wants them to understand what they're seeing, understand instructions, and interact with the people around them. Imagine telling your robot, "Clean the kitchen before dinner." Instead of following one fixed sequence of movements, the robot would have to look around, decide what needs to be done, identify the objects in front of it, and figure out how to complete the job. That's the difference between a machine that performs a demonstration and a machine that could actually become useful in your home. And China is moving incredibly fast in this direction. But there is still one huge question. Can these companies build humanoid robots cheaply enough for ordinary people to actually afford one? Well, one Chinese company is already trying to solve that problem by building robots at an entirely different scale. And you've probably seen this one before. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. With that said, let's get back to the robots. This is the Unitree G1, one of the most recognizable humanoid robots coming out of China. And unlike many experimental robots that remain hidden inside research laboratories, Unitree has been pushing its humanoids toward the real world. The G1 is designed to walk on two legs, maintain its balance, recognize its surroundings, and manipulate objects using its hands. But what makes Unitree especially interesting is the speed at which the company is developing these machines. We've already seen the G1 perform movements that would have looked impossible for a commercial humanoid just a few years ago. It can walk, run, climb stairs, recover from pushes, and perform complex movements with its entire body. And its hands are just as important. A useful household robot doesn't just need to walk around a room. It needs to open doors, pick things up, carry objects, and interact with the world around it. That's why companies like Unitree are focusing so heavily on making humanoids more capable, more mobile, and eventually cheaper to produce. And this is where China's strategy becomes particularly interesting. Instead of building a small number of extremely expensive robots, Chinese companies are competing to develop machines that can eventually be produced in much larger numbers. Unitree itself has become one of the biggest names in this race. And just days ago, the company made another major step forward by going public in Shanghai. That gives us an idea of just how seriously the market is beginning to take humanoid robots. But the G1 isn't really a household robot yet. Right now, its biggest value is proving what a relatively compact humanoid can actually do. And if these capabilities continue improving while prices come down, the same technology could eventually move from factories and laboratories into the homes we live in. But there's still one final piece missing. Building a robot that can do all of this is impressive. Building thousands of them is something completely different. Just to clarify, obviously there are robots that clean the pool, but they aren't humanoid yet, nor do they bring you a drink. But these robots do the same job out of the water. And this is where AGIBOT comes in. AGIBOT is one of China's most ambitious humanoid robotics companies, and its goal goes far beyond building a single impressive machine. The company is developing a whole family of robots designed for different environments and different types of work. Some are designed for industrial tasks, while others are being developed with service and everyday applications in mind. And that variety is important, because the future of robotics probably won't be about having one perfect robot that does absolutely everything. It could be about having different humanoids trained for different jobs, all built using similar technology. A robot could work in a factory during the day. Another could deliver products. Another could work in a hotel. And eventually, another could be standing in your kitchen. AGIBOT has been pushing heavily toward mass production because the biggest obstacle for humanoid robots isn't only what they can do, it's how much they cost. A robot that costs hundreds of thousands of dollars isn't going to become a normal household appliance. But if manufacturers can simplify the hardware, improve artificial intelligence, and produce these machines at much larger volumes, the economics start to change. And this is exactly the race we're beginning to see across China. Companies are competing not only to build the smartest humanoid, they're competing to build the one that can actually be produced, sold, and deployed in the real world. Because once you can manufacture thousands of robots instead of dozens, something very different happens. The technology stops being a demonstration and starts becoming an industry. And if that happens, the idea of having a robot working inside your home may no longer sound like science fiction. China is moving incredibly fast in the development of humanoid and domestic robots. What we're seeing today may still be far from having a robot butler in every home, but the technology is getting closer every year. And if these machines become affordable enough, the way we live at home could change completely.
China is betting heavily on humanoid and embodied AI, and we may be watching the beginning of something much bigger. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, a like and a subscription would really help us out. And with that said, see you in the future.